Welcome all. Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our new subject, which is economics. In earlier, you have taken the basic idea about the economics, but in today's video, we are going to start our third chapter, which is elasticity of demand. Elasticity of First of all, here we have to understand the meaning of elasticity. What is elasticity? Elasticity means the proportion of change due to any circumstances, due to any of the changes. It is called the elasticity. Here we are going to study the elasticity of demand. So, what is the changes occurs in the demand? It will be studied in this chapter. So first of all, let's start with the introduction. What is the elasticity of demand? So here you have first given introduction. On the page number 54, sorry. In your book, on the page number 42, there is given introduction of the elasticity of demand. So let's start. The law of demand shows that the changes in price changes the demand of commodities. It means if there is, we have already studied the law of demand. In the law of demand, we have studied that if there is any changes occurs in the price, due to the changes occurs in the price, there will be changes in the demand. But in what proportion this change will take place is not referred to in the law of the demand. In the law of the demand, we have studied if there is change in price, there must be change in the demand. For example, if the price of any commodity is rupees 10, price of any commodity is rupees 10, this price will increase up to 12. It means there is a changes, there is a rise in the price. So there is a changes occurs in the demand also. For example, in the price of the any commodity is 10, in the 10 rupees price, the demand of that commodity is 100 rupees. In law of demand, we have studied that if any changes occurs in the price, it will be affect on the demand. But how much it affects, it does not included in the law of demand. It means if there is a price will rise from 10 to 12, બે રૂપિયાનો ભાવનો વધારો થયો, that how much proportion will increase or decrease in the law of the demand, it will be not studied. અહીંયા તમારે વધારો થશે કે ઘટાડો થશે તો કેટલા, it will be not clear in the law of the demand. So in this chapter we are going to study that what is the change occurs when the change occurs in the price, change occurs in the substitute goods, or change occurs in the any element of the any commodity. Moreover, if income changes, demand also changes. For example, if my income is 25,000 rupees per month and my income will increase up to 50,000, in next month I will get 50,000 rupees per month, my demand will also increases because my income is increasing, but it will not also included in the law of the demand. In the same way, if price of substitute or complementary goods, the demand of goods is affected. Here, you have given one word substitute. Substitute means away. If there is any substitute goods is available and the price of the substitute good will be changed, there could be changes occurs in the demand, but these all things are not included in the law of the demand. So there is requirement of study furthermore, and it will taken be into the law of the demand, or it is also called the elasticity of the demand. So here we start. What is the elasticity of demand? Elasticity of demand means changes in the demand when changes in the price occurs. What is the proportion of the change? It will be studied in the elasticity of the demand. So after that we have given meaning. After that we have given meaning. The change in demand due to change in price is studied under the price elasticity of the demand. Here they have said the change in demand due to change in price. If the price will increase or decrease, what is the effect on the demand? To increase or decrease of the price, it will be studied in the elasticity of the demand. The change in demand due to income is studied under the income elasticity of demand. There is another if income is changed and according to income the demand will change, it will be studied in the income elasticity of the demand. And the changes demand on account of changes in price of substitute goods or complementary goods are studied under the cross elasticity of demand. It means there is a main three elasticity of demand. In three elasticity of demand we have given the first, which is a price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity of demand. What is price elasticity of demand? It means what the proportion of changes occurs in the demand due to increase or decrease in the price. It will be studied in the price elasticity of the demand. The second thing is there is given income elasticity of demand. Income elasticity of demand. It means if there is a changes in the income, if the income of any person is increase or decrease, what that affects on the demand of that particular person or particular proportion, it will be studied in the income elasticity of the demand. And the third and the last, which is cross elasticity of demand. In cross elasticity of demand, we have studied that if the substitute goods and if the price of the substitute goods will increase or decrease, at that time what proportion will change in the demand, it will be studied in the cross elasticity of the demand. So there is basically we have three types of elasticity of demand. First is price, which is purely related with price. Second is income elasticity of the demand. It means if the income of any person or any group of person will change, what will that affect on the income on the demand? And the third is cross elasticity of the demand. Cross elasticity means if there is change in substitute or any complementary goods, what will that affect on the demand? It will be studied in the cross elasticity of the demand. So let's go into the definition of the price elasticity of demand. Here we have studied first of all meaning. Meaning means the change in demand due to any element. The element are three: price, income, and cost. After that, we are going to study the name, which is definition of the price elasticity of the demand. So the proportion of change in demand on account of changes in price is called price elasticity of the demand. This is the basic things, the basic definition of the price elasticity of the demand. Proportion of changes in demand on account of changes in price is called price elasticity of the demand. ગુજરાતીમાં કહીએ તો ડિમાન્ડમાં જે ચેન્જ થાય છે પ્રાઇસના કારણે કે જે ભાવમાં વધારો કે ઘટાડો થાય એના કારણે જે માંગમાં વધારો કે ઘટાડો થાય છે એને તમારે ઇલાસ્ટિસિટી ઓફ ધ ડિમાન્ડ કહેવાય. ગુજરાતીમાં તમે એવું કહી શકો કે ભાવની અંદર જો કોઈ જાતનો વધારો થાય પ્રાઇસમાં વધારો કે ઘટાડો થાય એના કારણે માંગમાં શું ફરક પડે છે, that is called elasticity of the demand. So in the changes of the price, what will that price affect on the demand? It will be called the elasticity of the demand, which is also known as price elasticity of the demand. If elasticity is related with price, it is price elasticity of the demand. If the elasticity of demand is affected by the income, it will be included in the income elasticity of the demand. And the third, if the elasticity of demand will come into existence due to substitute goods or due to any other goods which is complementary goods, it will be included in the gross elasticity of the demand. So let's see the first definition, which is given by Alfred Marshall. Price elasticity of demand means a ratio of a relative change in quantity to a relative change in price. Here same thing is given. It means the quantity of any commodity increase or decrease. What will the effect of the price of that particular commodity or particular quantity? It will be included in the price elasticity of the demand. In simple words, if we are going to study in simple words the price elasticity of demand, it means the proportion of change in demand due to proportion of change in price. This is called the elasticity of the demand. So let's start with another topic, that is the types of price elasticity of demand. Here we have seen how much any particular demand will increase or decrease, but if the price or the any other factors how that affect, it will be studied in the types of the elasticity of the demand. So let's see the types of the elasticity of the demand. The third thing is types of price elasticity of so here you have given on the page number 43 in your book. Demand changes according to changes in price of goods. According to these changes, elasticity of demand is divided into 5 stages. The first is elasticity of demand equal to unit, which is also called unit elastic demand. The first thing is unit elastic. So, when percentage change in demand and percentage change in price are equal, it is called unit elastic demand or elasticity of demand equal to unit. It means if there is any increment in the price, the same increment in demand will occur. This is called the unit elastic of the demand. For example, if there is 25% increase or decrease in price of a commodity, the demand also goes up to 25% increase or decrease by 25%. This is called unit elasticity of the demand. Let's understand with one example. For example, if a commodity has 1 rupees price this price will increase up to 25%. What will be the price? The price will be, the next price will be 125%. It means there is a 25% rise in the price. So in demand also there is a 25% changes occurs. It will be called unit elastic demand. Or for example, when there is a price 1, the unit is 100. So when you increase your price up to 1.25, the demand will change to 125 or it is 75, because there is a cross relationship between price and demand. ગુજરાતમાં સમજે તો જ્યારે કોઈ પણ પ્રાઇસમાં વધારો થાય એના કારણે ડિમાન્ડમાં એટલો જ વધારો થાય, 25% ભાવ વધે તો 25% ડિમાન્ડ ઘટે, તો એને યુનિટ ઇલાસ્ટિક ડિમાન્ડ તરીકે ઓળખવામાં આવે છે. If the proportion of changes in the price is same in the proportion changes in the demand, it is called unit elastic demand. When the price is 1, the demand is 100. When you are increase your price to 1.25, the demand will decrease, because there is a close relationship between price and demand. If you increase your demand up to 1.25 and there is changes occurs from 100 unit to 100 unit to 75 units, it will be called unit elastic demand. The second thing is elastic demand. What is elastic demand? Elastic demand means when percentage change in demand is more than percentage change in price, it is called elastic demand. Example given: if there is 25% increase or decrease in price, it leads to 50% increase or decrease in demand. This is called elastic demand or elasticity of demand greater than 1. It means when there is a changes occurs in the price and the proportion of that price or the percentage of that price is greater than proportion change in the demand, it will be called unit elastic demand. Let's take one example. For example, the price of Maggi is 10 rupees. 1 unit of the Maggi has 10 rupees price, and the owner of the Maggi increased the price of the Maggi from 10 to 50. The price become 50 from the 10. It means there is changes occurs. It means if on the 10 rupees price there is a 1000 unit demand, when there is a price change, and when the owner of the Maggi increase the price from 10 to 15, at that time, for example, the demand will become 400 units from the 15 rupees. So it is called the unit elastic demand. It means if there is a percentage change in price is a higher than percentage change in demand, it is called unit elastic demand. Next is inelastic demand. The third is inelastic demand. Or the inelastic demand is also called elasticity of demand less than unit or less than 1. When percentage change in demand is less than percentage change in price, it is called inelastic demand or less than 1 per unit. Example given: if there is a 50% increase or decrease in price, but the percentage change in demand is 25%, it is called inelastic demand or elasticity of demand less than 1 per unit. It means when there is a cross, this is the opposite of this type of demand. When there is a changes in price is a higher than changes in demand, it is called inelastic demand. For example, if the price of any commodity is increasing up to 50%, કોઈ પણ વસ્તુના ભાવમાં 50% નો વધારો થાય at that time if the demand of that particular things will decrease up to 25%, it is called inelastic demand. For example, કોઈ વસ્તુના ભાવમાં 50% વધારો થયો હોય તો એમાં એની ડિમાન્ડમાં 50% જે છે એ ઘટાડો આવે તો એને કહેવાય યુનિટ ઇલાસ્ટિક. કોઈ વસ્તુના ભાવમાં 50% વધારો કરે અને એની માંગમાં એની ડિમાન્ડમાં જો ઓછો વધારો આવે તો એને શું કહેવાય ઇલાસ્ટિક ડિમાન્ડ. કોઈ વસ્તુના ભાવમાં તમે 50% વધારો કરો અને એમાં જો તમારે જે તમારી ગણતરી છે એના કરતાં ઓછો ઘટાડો આવે એટલે ઇટ મીન્સ this is equals to 1, it is greater than 1 and this is less than 1. Sorry. These are the proportional, these are the types of the elasticity of the demand. The perfectly elastic demand or infinite elasticity of the demand. If there is very little change in demand but there is infinite percentage change in demand, it is called perfectly elastic demand. The demand curve is zero. What is demand curve and how the demand curve will affect on the price or the commodity of the demand, it will be studied further. But here you have said that the demand curve is zero. First of all, what is inelastic demand or perfectly elastic demand? It means if there is a very little change in demand but there is infinite change in the price, it is called perfectly elastic demand. It means if there is a very little change occurs in the price and according to that, by changing the little price, if there is a huge changes in the percentage of the demand, it is called the perfectly elastic demand. There is a spelling mistake in your book. If there is very little changes in price, તમારે ચોથા પોઈન્ટની અંદર જે ડિમાન્ડ છે ફર્સ્ટ લાઈનની અંદર ક્યાં જે છે પ્રાઇસ હશે, if there is very little change in price but there is infinite percentage change in demand, it is called perfectly elastic demand. The fifth and the last type of the elasticity of the demand is called perfectly inelastic demand. The fourth is perfectly elastic demand, which we have already studied. And the fifth and the last, which is perfectly inelastic demand. When there is any changes in percentage of a commodity of things but no changes in demand, it is called perfectly inelastic demand. It means if there is any changes occurs in the price of the commodity but there is no change in demand. For example, if there is any substitute goods or there is a goods which cannot be replaced, that type of goods would be included in this type of demand. When there is any change in percentage of commodity of things, it means when there is any changes occurs in the price of the commodity but no change in demand. Any change in the price will not affect in the demand at all. This is called perfectly inelastic demand. In general or in common, it is seen that there is no such type of goods. There is a rarely such type of goods available in the market. Here the price does not affect the demand at all. Whatever the changes in the price, whatever the price of that particular demand, it will not affect on the demand at all. This kind of demand curve is parallel to vertical line. In real world, we hardly find goods with such a demand. It means in the last we don't have this type of goods. There is very rare things are available in the market which has perfectly inelastic demand. So these are the types of the demand. So these are the types of the elasticity of the demand. So first of all, what is unit elastic demand? Unit elastic demand means if there is a percentage change in the price is equal to percentage change in demand, that is called the unit elastic demand. Means if there is a 25% increment in the price, it will affect 25% decrement in the demand. This is the unit elastic demand. The second is the elastic demand. Elastic demand means when there is a 25% change in the demand, and it will create 50% changes in the demand. It means there is a incremental ratio is a higher. It is called the elastic demand. So this is greater than 1. The third is inelastic demand. Inelastic demand means if there is a 50% changes in the price, 50% is price higher or lower or increment or decrement, and by that if there is a demand will decrease in the proportion in the less than 50%. For example, if in any commodity the price will increase from 50% and the demand will decrease 25%. So the proportion of the ratio of the demand is very less. So it is called inelastic demand, which is normally less than 1. The fourth is perfectly inelastic demand. It means there is very little change in price. It will affect in the demand in a very huge. It will call perfectly elastic demand. And the last is perfectly inelastic demand. It means if there is any change occurs in the demand and it will not create any impact on the demand, it is called perfectly inelastic demand. Perfectly inelastic demand means if there is any change occurs in the price and it will not affect in the demand of any commodity at all, this is called the perfectly inelastic demand. So these are the basic things related to elasticity of the demand. And in today we have studied the types of price elasticity of the demand. In our next video we are going to study the next point related to the elasticity of demand. Thank you.